Sixth race up next day before we dive into the sixth race. Going to be a great closing day and a great closing race with that 127th renewal of the Kentucky Futurity this Sunday. I am certain the connections of the likes of Greenshoe have to be happy with that post 4 coming up in that Kentucky Futurity on Sunday.
I'm glad you asked me that, Gabe, because I got a chance to speak with majority owner Anders Strom of Courant. Of course, he's got partners on Greenshoe and a couple of the others in there. He seemed very happy with that draw, and I said, are you okay with just the one heat? And he thought about it for just a second, and then he shook his head and said, yeah, I think that'll be a good thing. That'll put it more in line with the Hambletonian in the future. That will be eliminations and a final. So I know that aren't the rules here, but that's just the way it worked out with just 12 entrants in the Kentucky Philly Futurity, purse of $457,000. They did okay. Dave McDuffie and his team, they did okay, drawing the inside with Chin Chin Hall. I thought Marseille, with his brilliant early speed for Åke Svanstad, is in a good spot from the 2-hole. I guess the one that didn't get lucky, in my opinion, most of all, was Pilot Discretion. He's been so solid and consistent all season. He got slammed with post 9 in there. That's going to make things very difficult in a big, bulky, overflowed field.
It is going to be a shootout. And our closing race on the Sunday program, you will not want to miss that Kentucky Futurity on Sunday. First things first, so Dave, we've got to get our Futurity bankroll. Rolling back, and we've had a bit of a solid afternoon, and we'll try and keep it rolling here. Did you think there's any chance here to beat this undefeated Real Cool Sam, who's just been a model of consistency? Of course, Dave, he's named after our longtime friend and colleague, Sam McKee. It's great to see him enjoy a solid run of success. Ultra talented, but you are staring at a short price.
Well, Real Cool Sam, again, did not compete with us in week 1 in a division of the Bluegrass, and that was by design. Trainer Jim Campbell was quoted as saying, you know, I wanted to take the first week off. I wanted him to race the second week, and then on we roll to the Breeders' Crown. Real Cool Sam has passed every test that's been thrown in front of him. Of course, the homebred for Jules Siegel's Fashion Farm, so expertly brought to the races this season, masterfully by Jim Campbell, who's having a good season as well. Dave Miller, his Hall of Fame driver, has really tested him out in a bunch of different ways, which I love to see, Gabe. You know, that versatility is so important that you can sometimes step on the brakes and then push the accelerator with a horse. Real Cool Sam has done it every which way. That last win in the final of the Pennsylvania Sire Stakes was accomplished from well off the pace, where he got by Amigo Volo, who has turned into such a sensational star here over the last 2 weeks, back-to-back world record performances. So if he caught Real Amigo Volo on that particular occasion from nowhere, you know he's capable of just about anything.
Yeah, I agree. He's just passed every test put in front of him. We know he's got a tremendous amount of talent, but I thought I would take just a slight swing to upset him here. And it's not much of an upsetter, but the 7 Gangster Hanover, Dave, I thought maybe one of the more impressive winners we saw in opening week here. He just delivered a decisive knockout blow at 8-1. Unfortunately, that price is long behind us now, but if he comes back that sharp today, you would have to maybe give him a long look here as well.
You and I missed the boat on that one, and we knew in advance, too. It had been such a good, strong week for the Svanstad barn. But Gangster Hanover proved one thing to me. He can certainly overcome an outside post. He started from the 6 that day. It'll be the 7 today. He's got float-out kind of speed if Mr. Svanstad wants, but when he pulled the trigger on his son of Father Patrick, that was an amazing explosion. He won by open lengths in hand in 52-3. So will it be easy to get by Real Cool Sam? I don't know. I'm looking forward to it when they hook up, maybe on the final turn.
Going to be a great matchup here in our third and final stake of the afternoon. Dave Brower, of course, a world record for a colt. Well, that's Wallner, 151-3 for a gelding, which is what Real Cool Sam would be shooting at. That's Amigo Volo, who's doubled up with a 152-3 mile both this afternoon and last week as well. Getting set here for the 6th race. Again, last chance late double on the Thursday program.